Welcome back, everybody. Greetings and salutation. Hey, listen. That is from a movie, okay?
Yeah.
He does not own that.
It's a general phrase as well.
Yes, it is. There it is. Thank you all for joining us here on episode 319 of the Wanger Show. It's a show
319.
It is. What do we got? Oh, is this my boy Sharpedo?
It is. It is your boy Sharpedo.
Sharpedo.
Shark.
Shark.
It's a shark.
Oh, okay. All right.
You get it.
This is the Wanger Show. It's a show where friends come together, have a good old time, podcasting up, talking about movies, television, cultural events, worldwide, geopolitical, contextual information that is needed in order to justifiably center ourselves in the world of the sphere. I don't know. Words.
I was scrambling so hard to pull up a fart sound as you were talking about that. Like as you were finishing, as you were dismounting, I was just gonna.
And that would have been a perfect representation of this world. Yeah. Welcome everybody. This is the Wanger Show. If you've never seen us before, hi, hello, welcome. Or if it's first time listening, because we are an audio form. We have us on Spotify, Anchor,
Hello.
Apple Podcasts. What's up? But if you're on YouTube, do us a favor and you're watching live right now, hit that like button. If you're watching after this live stream has ended, please hit that like button. It very much helps us out. Subscribing helps us out as well. I know there's a lot of lurkers out there who aren't always subscribed. Please be sure to do so. That's the least you can do. Leaving a comment also helps us out as well.
Don't forget about that comment.
Don't forget about that comment. Anything that we talk about tonight that you want to call us out and be like, hey, you know what? Fuck you, dude. That's stupid. Leave in the comment down below. We love reading your comments, positive or negative. It's always a blast.
There was a guy last week who said my microphone sucked, and I was like, I know. I'm sorry. We're working on it.
Oh, really? I didn't see that comment. Are you
suppressing?
suppressing?
It was on the short that we posted.
Okay. All right. Okay,
I was like, yeah, my microphone is not good. Sorry about that. But if you want to comment anything like that at all, go for it. Just don't be dicks.
Yes. No, you can go ahead and be a dick. Well, we're not going to, shadow ban you or anything like that. So.
Shadow ban sounds like a fun band name.
Yeah, shadow boxing.
Oh, okay.
M Shadows. Haha.
Speaking of which, did you go and see them this weekend?
I did see them.
Yes.
You
want to get in now? You want to wait? What do you want to do?
We can fucking jump right in the ass, dude. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Yeah. So I saw them. Went to the Kia Forum on Friday night. Saw my boys, Avenged Sevenfold, finally after so long. Got to see them, and it was just lovely. Just a lovely time. I will say, I'm not going to live tweet at the Kia Forum about their sound quality, but it could have been a little better. Could have been a little better.
Okay. What's the situation here? Are you in the seats? Are you far back? Are you up close? Why are you disappointed here? Given all the context in the world.
I don't know what the proper wording would be, but I think that maybe just the overall mix. First of all, there were only 3 bands that played. One band was called the Confidants. They're a newer band formed by Fat Mike from NoFX, which is pretty cool. Weirdly enough, he was on stage, but he only played bass for a couple of songs, and he kind of switched off. It was a little strange, but
interesting fellow. He doesn't like Blink-182 very much. Well, there's a long-running kind of fake feud, semi-real feud with them.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's just his. I think that's just his persona, because even Avenged Sevenfold talked about how much Psycho Mike didn't like them. Psycho Mike, Fat Mike, Psycho Mike from K-Rock, yeah. Fat Mike didn't like them way back in the day during the Warped Tour days when they were like a hardcore metal / punk band playing with all these punk guys and stuff, whatever. So they played. They were pretty cool. They called themselves a new kind of genre, and the closest thing I can say that it was a mixture of punk and ska and reggae with a little bit of hip hop too. So it was an interesting mixture, but their sound quality was just all over the place. Amber, within the first 5 minutes, she was like, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. The bass was so fucking loud. I left for a minute just to go get a drink. I came back and they kind of sounded better. So maybe they fixed it, in that time. And
you
also
talk to the manager.
Yeah. I was like, excuse me, sir or madam. I have an issue. I want a refund, but I still want to stay in my seat and watch the show.
Yeah.
So they were kind of all over, but it's also when you're seeing a band for the first time and you've never heard their music before, you can go either way. You can not entirely sure. Plus, they're a newer band, so I don't know. Maybe still working out the kinks. Second band, they're called Falling in Reverse. Very good.
Know the name. I know the name.
Very, very good. Ronnie Radke, who's the lead singer, he's a very controversial figure. He's got some takes online sometimes, and I don't necessarily agree with a lot of stuff he says, but damn it, they're a damn good band. He's a very good vocalist. He has a very great range, and they were, like, tight. Like, they had the best sound of the whole night, for sure. So... you're happy
then. Okay, you're feeling like the sound quality's back up.
Sound quality's back up.
With your band? What happened with your big band, though?
I mean, when they got started, I didn't notice anything, and then like the third song kicked in, and I couldn't really hear M Shadows, the lead singer. I think that was the biggest complaint that a lot of people had. And
this was a thing that everyone was talking about, not just you and Discretion.
Oh yeah, no,
man.
I know there's like a Reddit thing going on right now, right? Blackout Reddit. I think it's happening like right now or yesterday.
Yeah.
But I was looking like right after the show and whatnot, and yeah, a lot of people were like, the forum. But once they hit like I think like their fifth or sixth song, and I think it finally like leveled out. I think it got to a place where I was like, okay, this is someone changed something. This is better, and I can hear everything a lot better. But overall, I was just like so sucked in to the moment. I was very emotional. Like I think, Cody, I have to make a confession. I think I know, unholy confessions. I think I know how the Swifties feel now. Like no shade to them. I think you're a little excessive, but I think I know how you feel.
Okay.
Because
you're in the same family now. You're in the same ballpark.
Yeah, a little bit. Because
we need a name then. The Sevenfoldies.
The Sevenfoldies, maybe.
The Foldies.
The Foldies. I like that.
The Foldies is good.
Sorry, I was just tweeting that we're live. Nobody cares though. But yeah, because they opened up with 2 new songs. They actually played pretty much almost the whole album, like the new album. They played seven out of the 11 songs that were brand new.
Did I tell you I tried to listen to it?
Oh. I want to ask. Oh,
we'll get to it later.
Okay. Yeah,
I didn't finish it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they played like 7 out of the 11 songs, which is actually a fun little surprise because they opened up with 2 new songs, and then once they got into the third song, which is a song called Afterlife, it's a pretty popular song.
That song.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular song. It has like what I think is probably their best guitar solo. It's like the craziest out of all their songs.
It's a good song. I'm gonna add that.
I like started to like I was like, oh my god, like it's here, like it because like it was a mixture of like hearing the intro and like, oh my god, I know this song. It's so stupid. It's like, duh, of course I know the song.
Remind me again. This is the first time you saw them.
First time I seen them. Yeah.
Oh, this is so great. Oh man.
So it's very exciting. And then the Rev, the drummer, who passed away in like 2009 or 2010, he has a vocal part in that song, and they have a backtrack of that going on. And when that kicked in, it's just like, it's beautiful. And I think I was trying to, like, me and Amber were talking about the show overall. Like, we were trying to think, like, why did the second band sound better than, the headliner? And the only thing that I can think of is, like, Falling in Reverse, there are 5 members, and it's mostly just their instruments that they're playing. The lead singer, he raps on a couple of songs, and I think there was 1, maybe 2 with a backtrack of like a beat. Otherwise, the drummer was actually playing the beat, which is pretty fucking cool. But with Avenged, like a lot of their songs have an orchestra or electronic stuff going on. So there's a lot of elements that go into it. They do have some backing tracks as well. So I just thought maybe there's so much going on with each of their songs that, it was a little overbearing. And then even M Shadows tweeted saying, like, their usual sound person wasn't there that night. They had a fill-in. So, not that he was, like, making any excuses. He posted a photo saying, like, we're human. No one's perfect kind of thing. But they had a blast. They had a good time. And it's their first show of the, like, North American tour. So...
You got their first one? They kicked off the tour? Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's their first show of the North American tour, but not their first show back. They've had 2 shows back.
Okay. Still.
One was a surprise show, and one was at a festival. So, like, those set lists were just kind of like, let's play all the hits. It was more or less, I think, the same as this show, but they added a few more. And, yeah. But, aside from all of that stuff, the the one song that got me super fucking emotional is a song called "So Far Away." It's a song.
Now that we're here, so far
Stop it.
away.
No.
Stained, right?
No.
They covered Stained?
They covered Stained, yeah. Yeah, it's a song called "So Far Away" that their guitar player wrote for Jimmy because they were best friends. And it's basically about him. If you ever see the music video, it's like heartbreaking. It's like all of them as kids riding bikes in the neighborhood and stuff. They hired actors that look just like them. It's beautiful. They played that song, and like there was like a silhouette of Jimmy in the background. All the lights of cell phones were out, and then there was just an emotional part where right before the guitar solo came out right before he played the guitar solo, like the lead singer was like, look to the person next to you, give him a hug, and like Andrew put her arm on me. I was like, oh, stop it, you're making it worse. And I was just weeping because even before that song, he said that his entire family was there that night because they're all from Huntington Beach, and so it was just beautiful, just absolutely fucking beautiful. So, and then the show went on. They played my favorite song. It's a song called "Buried Alive." I think they always play that, so I wasn't surprised. There weren't too many like surprises. They played mostly like their hits. Aside
what
from
did they close with? They closed with "Beast and the Harlot."
No, they didn't even play that. The only song off of City of Evil they played was "Bad Country."
Oh, they didn't even play "Seize the Day." Oh my goodness.
No, I don't know if they play that one as much anymore. Fun fact, the guitar player fucking hates "Beast of the Harlot." Like he hates that song.
Really?
I don't know if he hates it because of like I don't know if like the song itself, because some people call that song a little cringe. I think it's the chorus is a little fun. And,
I always thought it was a fun song.
It's poppy. It's just a very poppy like chorus and whatnot. But when he plays it, he has to play this really complicated riff while singing at the same time. So I think he just fucking hates playing it live.
He just doesn't like playing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was like, I will drop dead before I ever play that song live again. So I don't think we'll see that anytime soon. But so they ended. They have a song called "Unholy Confessions" that has been like, that's like the song that introduced me to them. That was like from their second album. That's when they used to scream and all that stuff. So they played that, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I thought this would be the last song. There's another song called "A Little Piece of Heaven." Have you heard of this one?
No, but it sounds lovely. The name of it.
It's about like necrophilia and like
of course
getting married in the after. It's a wild song. It's their like Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like 8 minutes long. It's like Danny Elfman inspired. The guy from Oingo Boingo like scored it and everything. So like it's you hear it. It's like, oh, this is like straight out of like a Tim Burton movie or something like that. They closed with that and then went dark. And then for their encore, I guess proper. And there's controversy behind this, and I'll get into it in a second. They played I think I referred to as the God trilogy from their new album. So it was like 3 wacky songs that sound nothing alike that all fall into like they kind of one song altogether, but they're 3 separate tracks. Yeah. So they ended with that trilogy, and then they ended with the final song of the album, which is just a piano, like a piano piece, like all the lights out, dark with the piano piece playing over, and ended the show. And people were upset by that because they were like, they didn't have a proper encore. And it was just like...
You think you ended with like a popular one or something like that?
Yeah.
Usually.
Either "Unholy Confessions" or "A Little Piece of Heaven" were of heaven. Those are the typical, I think, closers. But now that they have this new album, they're just ending with that. And that was such a fun little surprise because those are 3 very different fun songs. Well, death isn't fun. It's about suicide. But... but together, like as like a story, it makes sense, And for this new album tour, that's just what they're doing. And I just found it strange that people were complaining that they didn't do like a proper encore and they thought it was awkward. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool way to start the show. They had a cool little intro. They had the first 2 songs they played were new. They played 2 new songs in the middle, and then they ended with some new songs. So
yeah, I think I'd prefer to be surprised, especially if you've seen the band before. If you've already seen what the typical encore is from them, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
a little surprise.
So those were the fun little surprises. Okay. And when I never buy merch, I bought this T-shirt. Ooh. Thought it was kind of cool. Nice. I also love I love the artwork. They worked with an artist named Wes Lang who just does some awesome artwork, and I've just loved everything he's done for this album cycle.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So I bought this one there. I bought another shirt online from them, along with the vinyl for the album.
I have to ask because this is merch from tour merch.
Oh,
so
God.
was that shirt like $50?
Yeah,
$60?
I think it was like $50. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God, how much was the drink? How much was your beer or whatever you got to drink? $20?
Oh God. Yeah, it was like $18 for a fucking tall can. Yeah.
I'm never one for allowing smuggling of alcohol, but come on, I mean, for that much, Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I was just like, I even paid for preferred parking. I was like, I'm just gonna treat myself. This is my night. This is my night.
This is my weekend.
This is my weekend.
Then you saw another show. I saw you post more photos the other day, and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm fucking
from the same thing.
I'm
you
exhausted.
Went again.
I went last night to a show in Riverside, to see a band called Trivium.
The one in downtown, the theater in
the municipal amphitheater. Yeah,
I saw Modest Mouse there.
Oh, it's a cool venue. Yeah,
it's a fun little small one.
Yeah, I'd never been there before. It was like nice, up close and personal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen Trivium before. I just saw them like last November, but the tickets were cheap, and I said, "Fuck it." I had a very long day to get to that point, a very long night. I'll get into that more, but
so much teasing. I love it.
But so they played. They only had 3 other bands play before them. I've never seen any of the other bands, and it turned out all 3 of them were really fucking cool. They played with bands called it's just Archetypes Collide, Malevolence, and then Beartooth. Beartooth I had heard of, but I'd never listened to them before, and they were fucking awesome. They were so cool. The crowd was going nuts for them. And the lead singer of that band used to sing for another band called Attack Attack, which was like a hardcore, post-hardcore, like I think they even called it crabcore at one point. You look into that; it's hilarious. It's kind of cringe. Crabcore. Crab.
Okay. Crab.
Yeah. Look up a song called Sticky Stickly, I think it's called, and you'll see why they call it.
What in the world?
Crabcore.
Okay.
But they were really good, and then Trivium just fucking killed it as always. They're so tight and technical. They play some crazy shit, and they always sound really, really good.
This was not the first time you've seen Trivium.
This is
the many times.
4th time I've seen Trivium. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And every time they get better and better. Their music's so dope. I bought a shirt from them too. I was like, fuck it.
Now let's compare. Let's compare Riverside merch to LA merch. I'm assuming this one's cheaper.
It was like $40. Yeah. It's
okay.
Like,
okay. 10. Still a lot.
Still, yeah. Right. But I was there in the moment. I don't have that many like band T-shirts anymore. But now I know why.
Yeah, mine always either get too short or like fades or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing Blink this Saturday. I don't think I'm gonna be buying anything. I know.
What a gauntlet you're on. Here.
I'm exhausted. I'm like, I think I've gone too far. I think I've done too much.
Surprised you're even talking right now. Like, how is your voice not gone from 2 shows in one weekend?
I was yelling a lot during Avenged. For Trivium, I wasn't yelling. I was by myself at the Trivium show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just went by myself.
Okay.
Because I'll get into no, it was fine. It was pretty cool.
Going to a concert by yourself actually sounds fun. That sounds like a fun vibe.
Yeah, it wasn't as awkward as I thought it was. Mm-hmm. I was just kind of roaming. I was like exploring. I was like Ellis at a football stadium, just exploring the entire venue.
Did they still have like the outdoor patio thing where the drinks are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a fun spot.
Yeah, that's a cool area. I saw like another guitar player from a band that I love. He was just there chilling too. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. I didn't say anything, of course, but it would have been weird.
No.
But yeah, I recommend it. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Speaking of Ellis, he just texted me. He's like, "Oh, hey, quick question. Avenged Sevenfold." He's like, "Fuck, you're live right now. Hope concert was good. Get a Cool Ranch Papadilla." Love that, man. I'll text him in a second. Yeah. But overall, yeah, both shows were really, really fun. Concerts, man. Trying to think what else. I'll report back with Blink-182. Hopefully get a Matt Skiba appearance.
That'd be kind of fun.
You never know.
So this is their first. That had to have been their first stop on this new leg of the tour, then, because they took a break
for Blink, right?
Yeah.
Blink. Mm-hmm.
Cool. You going alone to that one too?
No, Amber's coming with me on that one.
Okay.
I was like, "Are you sure you want to go to this one?" She's like, "Yes, I do." Well, and so I want to get into you listening to Avenged new album because for the longest time. Yes, I do. Because I think I know how you're gonna feel, and I'll have like it's okay because life finds a way. I don't know. Before she wasn't much of Avenged fan, but after seeing them, she started listening to him a little bit. She's like, "Oh, I like this song. I like this song." I think she's mostly listening because she finds M Shadows and Sinister Gates very attractive, and they are.
I didn't realize M Shadows was rocking like the long hair now.
They're all
they all kind of are, because I was gonna pull him for the thumbnail today, and I was like, oh man, look at that dude, he's rocking it.
They all are kind of embracing one. I think two or three of them are doing full on like mullets, like for the hairstyle. Two of the guitar player even like bleached his hair. But they're also like doing like full dad bod, like for their album cycle like promotion and whatnot, like with their shirts out and like fully just like, yeah, we're dads. We're like, who cares? We're not trying to look cool anymore. And it's been kind of fun. But she today, I like fell in love all over again. She was like,
"Aww."
I listened to the Avenged's new album all the way through, and I gotta say it's growing on me. I was like, yes,
oh no,
it is. Cody,
yeah,
keep listening. No,
I got 3 songs in.
Oh wow, you went that far.
After 3, I went in knowing what I was, or knowing as much as I could about what I was about to embark on.
Yeah.
Okay. I just it wasn't vibing for me.
Yeah.
So the first song was going on, and I remember being like, man, this song's long. Like, I know you mentioned like, oh, they have like 8 or 9 minutes long songs sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah. And I looked down and it was like, this one's 3 minutes. And I'm like, oh my god, it's still going. What? This one feels like it's taking on forever. This is gonna be a long album. And then like, it felt like 20 minutes went by, and I looked down. It's like ending song 3, and I'm like,
whoa,
really?
I can't. Interesting. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll get back in. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that'd be like
no disrespect.
No, that's fine. I mean, if you told me to listen to any it's like if you I'm trying to think of like a band that you should listen to them, and I'd be like, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Fair.
You can't force it on anybody, but you tried. At least you tried.
Yeah.
That's
like me and you with sketch comedy shows on like Netflix, like Auntie Donna and I Think You Should Leave. Like I keep. Come on, check it out.
But I did like Auntie Donna, and I keep seeing.
Did you watch all of Auntie Donna?
Not all of it, no.
Yeah, you gave it a shot, which I appreciated. I gave Avenged Sevenfold a shot.
That's true. Just, I do want to watch I Think You Should Leave. I've seen so many clips from that, and I saw the 55 burgers, 55 burgers.
I watched the entire 3rd season in one night. Because they're all 15-minute episodes.
They're short, right? Yeah,
yeah. There's like 6 of them. I watched it in 2 hours.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
So, what song did you end on? Was it Nobody?
Whatever the 3rd one. Yeah.
I think it's Nobody.
Yeah. Because I saw that was the most popular one. Is that the lead single?
Well, yeah, technically.
Had the most plays, I should say.
Yeah, that was that was the first. It was so funny them talking about trying to release a first single for that album. They're like, fucking, we don't know. Like, we don't know which one to. So they thought Nobody was like the middle ground of like, this is kind of weird. Because like that bendy like, when I first heard that, I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's just the guitar. I didn't know it was the guitar with like a little bit of a sound effect on it. Frantic Rage says the new Avenged sucks. Only one decent song. Well, Frantic Rage, your name fits. Also, what song? I'm curious to hear what song that you thought was decent on that album.
I want to see more rage when you type as well, Frantic Rage. I want to see all caps.
To be fair,
see, like multiple letters in there.
To be fair, he was just very direct and to the point. He wasn't actually raging, so I give him that.
No, that's what I want to see. I want to see the all caps. I want to see him live up to the name.
Yeah. I mean, even today, like the bass player, he got a quote pulled from some interview, and he had said, and I think M Shadows, the lead singer, said this at one point, but he was saying like they may not do another album ever again. They're just kind of at that stage right now. And that in context, I know what he means by that. What they mean by that is like, this isn't the last album ever. It's just like, we're not going to be tied down to like, an album every 2 years. They're going to basically write it when they feel like they Frantic Rage. Thank you. That's great. That's beautiful. But yeah, so like they I think what they're taking an approach is not album releases, but they'll do like single releases. So something that band Falling in Reverse, I told you about. They were very much, I think that's part of why they had them on this tour, because they found it kind of influential. They haven't had an album since 2017, but they've had like 8 singles in the past 5 years or something like that.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
With all the shit we've been given Blink-182, where's the new My Chem album?
Where is that out?
Well, they had a song over a year ago.
But did they say they were coming out with an album? I don't think so.
Did they say they were just doing one song?
I mean, To be fair, they never
They
said
went touring as well.
they were
I think,
touring.
so.
They just it was kind of like a welcome back, like hey, we're here. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I don't think I ever heard much context behind that song outside of them just releasing it.
It just kind of came out.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a big difference between Blink with their announcement saying album 2023. It's like, hey, come on.
They're really living up to that edging name, huh? Just like,
Yeah,
just a little tease.
yeah.
Just a little tease. Okay.
Yeah,
Fuckers.
I was hoping they would drop another new song before they started back up again, because they finished the album. It's probably mixing right now. So.
They've said it 20 different times that they're finishing the album, so I don't believe anything until it's actually printed or downloaded.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
But yeah, I think so. That is the approach, and I think that's what I think a lot of hip hop artists and rappers do that. They don't always have full LPs. They just drop singles and bars. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So let's see. Even M Shadows, because they've been sitting on this album for like a couple of years.
Really, I didn't realize it took that long.
So they finished. I don't know exactly when they finished it, but because of COVID, they completely stopped for like more than a year because of all the the orchestra, like the different players that they needed. They needed like a 70-piece orchestra to like finish it, and they were told like, yeah, you guys can do that, but each player is going to have to come in individually, and they were just like, nope, they all have to be together. And they even when they finally were able to finish it with all the players in one room, they did it at the Fox studios, where like John Williams scored all of Star Wars and stuff.
Oh,
Like they were saying that like like the day before they went in, John Williams was finishing Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then they went in there and they did their thing. So it's pretty cool.
ah, nice.
So listen. I'm a fan. I've listened to every fucking possible interview I possibly could about their album, the info behind it. So I ask a question and I know it.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
I'll probably do the same thing with Blink, but they probably won't have any interviews going up before.
Yeah, I've given up expecting things from them at this point. I've just been burned too many times by the previous album or by Neighborhoods and all that whole cycle.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's gonna come out when it comes out. I'm fine.
I hope. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Are you okay? Everything good?
So emotional.
Christian, I can't see you right now in this Zoom window. Are you okay? Are you alive?
You can't see me?
I want you to know I don't have a camera angle on you. I've been looking at the YouTube stream to look at you. That's why it took so long to see what your shirt looked like.
Hold on.
Don't adjust anything in case it fucks up your shot. But I can't see you.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
So when you're sneezing and coughing, I'm wondering, are you dying right now? Are you okay?
I'm okay. Oh God, I totally thought you were able to see me. I thought
it's been like this the last couple of times I've been on.
Son of a bitch. Okay, so it's a thing where I have to turn it on first and then turn OBS on because it doesn't like it when it's in this the same system. Manny says this is why you need a Stream Deck.
What is a Stream Deck? I saw you and Eric. You were talking about the Steam Deck versus Stream Deck.
Yeah, the Stream Deck is the little switcher, like the little switcher that we could use for like OBS and other stuff.
Okay.
Warm
I
up.
got to get a new headphone, new microphone, maybe a new.
Should we get you
I gotta get a lot of
Should we
stuff.
get you the Shure SMB? Should we get you one?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's time. I think I showed you as well. My headphones. This thing is completely
Oh
off.
shit! I've been meaning to. Okay, I'll buy some and send them to you.
It's all good. We'll figure it out.
Oh, we have our funds. We'll dip into that.
Yeah, that's right.
Because those are cheap. Those little head things are super cheap.
Oh, they're just little covers.
Yeah, they're just little covers. You slip them right on. Yeah, unless like you have a dog that chewed up your cord. I'm surprised this thing's still fucking kicking.
Not gonna name any names.
Yeah.
But,
oh God.
What?
Is he teething?
What was that?
Oh,
I was talking about Draco.
Oh.
I was throwing your dog under.
Sorry, I thought you were referring to your children.
No.
Biting
Speaking
there.
of my kids, man, today was a monumental day. We should be celebrating right now. If I had champagne, I'd pop a bottle open right now.
Did he shit for the first time by himself?
No.
Oh.
We got both kids asleep by like 7 o'clock.
Ooh.
It was incredible. I almost did the warm up with you, buddy, but we had to do other stuff. But
yeah,
I was like,
fine.
oh my God.
Wow.
This is, like, we have the whole night to do stuff. This never happens anymore. This is the first time in 5 years this has happened.
Take advantage. Go out to dinner. Leave them.
No, do a podcast. That's what you do. That's what you do in these situations, okay?
Well, hey, you know what? I tell you something that I did over the weekend that that could come in handy for you and Marissa. Just saying.
You had a kid. You had a kid.
Did not
and
have
now
a kid.
My
no.
kids are gonna have friends to play with. That's
No,
what's
but
going
I
on
was
here?
at a birthday party full of kids, and everyone was like, "So." Like,
oh no.
yeah. But no. What I'm saying is, if you have this type of moment, you can be like, "Hey, Christian, kids are down. Marissa and I really want to go out. Could you watch the kids?" And I say, "Sure." You know why? Because I am officially CPR certified, sir.
Look at you. Did you just do that for funsies? You have to do that for something?
No. Why does everyone ask that? No, I'm just kidding. Literally, because everyone in the class was either a teacher or a mom expecting, and literally everyone was like, "Oh, are you guys having a kid?" No.
Look, you only know how to save a life. You only learn how to save a life when you have to. Okay.
Yeah,
when
every 2 years when it
learn.
expires. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, we did the same thing for the kid. Yeah.
I imagine that. Yeah, you guys did for the kids and whatnot. We do it, not to go into too much detail, but we had like a family thing happen last year. And a family member did CPR, so we wanted to do it too. So a lot of her and her family member, Amber's family members, are doing CPR, so we wanted to do it too. So we went and did it. Did a quick 2-hour class, and now we're just waiting for the little certificate. So, CPR and AED. Excuse me.
Did you get the? Do you have to play like the little dolls, the little like baby doll, and
and the bigger doll. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Learned all of that. It was very helpful. It's not as simple as just up and on, like learning about specifically the age range in which you use 2 hands, 1 hands, and the fingers. It's crazy.
Yeah, I want to take a refresher because it's been a few years, but
yeah. I don't know. I think it's 2 or 3 years to renew it or something.
Yeah.
You just take the class. It's not like you don't have to pass a test. You literally just take the class and then you're certified.
You just show up.
Yeah, and pay the fee, whatever it is. But so did that. Just saying, might want to be around me. Could save a life.
Just have you around at all times.
Unless the person doesn't want to be saved, to the
okay. Yeah, that's always something to consider.
The good Samaritan law, because
someone's choking on their food. Wait, does this person want to choke right now?
Well, that was the dude. That was the crazy thing. He was like, the first thing you have to ask is you're choking. Can I assist you? And if they say no, you can't.
Yeah, you can't just do it anyway. That's right.
You have to literally wait for them to pass out and then be like, hey, can I assist you? There's no response. Then you can go in. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Patty says maybe get forklift certified just for fun. This is a fun conversation now. What other fun things, licenses and stuff can we get just for fun?
I think I drove a forklift at one of my old jobs and I wasn't certified.
Oh man.
Just kidding. I never done that.
Maybe like a semi truck certification, like a big boy truck. You got to get a special license for that shit, right?
Just get a motorcycle license and don't even have a motorcycle. Why not?
Yeah, just I want to get a pilot certification, just to say I could.
I don't think I can
if I wanted to.
With my eyesight, I don't think I can actually. But
do it anyway.
Do it anyways. Fuck it. Yeah, we need pilots. So yeah, that's what I did on Saturday. We woke up early.
Okay.
Did the CPR test.
So in between going to concerts, you went and got CPR certified.
Listen, just
what
saying.
A weekend! What a weekend for you.
Yeah, so it was great. Friday night concert. Woke up early Saturday, and I was fucking tired. Because we got back pretty late.
Save a fucking life.
Yeah, did our CPR class in early Saturday, and then we had tacos and burritos for lunch. It was great, and then we just fucking passed out. We slept for so long on Saturday. We woke up Saturday night and we were like, what is going on?
I was about to say, you were cramming a lot of shit in there. I wanted to see your itinerary for a second there. But
so Saturday, we planned on Saturday to do a couple things, just didn't end up doing it. We were going to try this new ramen place in Burbank that we've been wanting to check out. Didn't end up doing that. And then we were going to start, I think Amber wanted to research tattoo artists because we want to get more tattoos and be irresponsible. And then we just didn't end up doing it. And then there was a Burbank market that we wanted to go to. We didn't end up doing any of that.
Like a farmer's market?
Yeah, I think they're doing it.
So much fun.
I think they're doing. I don't even know if it's a farmer's market. I think it's just they're closing down all of downtown Burbank every Saturday night or something like that, or every weekend. So we might end up doing that. So
there's a food festival I might be going to in a couple weeks here.
Ooh,
similar situation.
Okay,
yeah, might give it a shot.
My brother says, by the way, if they pass out, then it is implied consent. So thank you, Ryan. I believe Ryan has been certified for a while. Alana says boating license. That's good.
That'd be good.
Scuba diving. Patty says scuba diving. That would be great.
Imagine if I went through all the training possible to become an astronaut and just never went, but said I could if I wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can go to space if I wanted.
Yeah, like I
$3
want
grand
to
ago.
maybe outside of getting certified for scuba, I just want to learn how to hold my breath for like 10 minutes, underwater.
Yeah.
It's like be a
Yeah,
free
that'd be
diver
good.
because that shit's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever do like play with your friends or something like that so you can hold your breath the longest? I was always the first one up because of my fucking tiny ass lungs. I'm like after 10
Yeah.
seconds, I'm like I can't breathe.
Yeah, I think I was okay at it. I wasn't always like my cousin could because he had a pool growing up, and so he could always like go underwater from one side of the pool to the other and then back, and then like I could only do it just once all the way through. I think I did it one time all the way through, and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For the longest time when I was swimming, I could never figure out how to go upside down when underwater without getting water up my nose. Not realizing that you're supposed to like breathe out to kind of or like just plug your nose. That
Yeah,
too, but like
I see a lot of people all the time plug their nose. I've never plugged because even when people jump in the water, they plug their nose. I've never done. I've always exhaled every time. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, thought process behind that, maybe if you exhale immediately, you can't be down there as long.
Yeah, I guess
because you're letting out the air, I suppose. But
Nick,
I miss pools, man. Let's go get a pool.
Oh man, I know it's gonna get hot too. It's been a little gloomy here, over here in LA, and I'm loving it. But I know the heat wave probably gonna come sooner or later. Nick Wade in the chat says, I had a job where I took one written test, and the next day I was on a forklift. Never knew if I did well on the test or not. So hey,
You took the test.
You took the test, yeah. We should just take the SATs.
That's good.
Just walk.
I don't remember what I got on my SAT. I remember thinking it was good because it was like a high number, and then I looked at the scale and I was like, oh, that's not good.
I
Apparently.
did I think I got like a 1300. I think I did
I
terrible.
mean, that's probably where I was at.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Maybe
Out of 24, by the way, not. I think it was 24.
Oh, I don't even remember what mine was.
Because it used to be like 1600, and then they bumped it up because inflation.
I think I remember. I got the result, and me and my dad were looking at it, and we were both confused because we didn't know if it was good or bad. And then we kind of just left it as is. And then I got into college, and I'm like, I guess it was good enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How many times did you take it? Just once?
I just did it the one time.
I did it twice, and I did worse the second time.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But I didn't I think my high school was was a feeder school for Long Beach or vice versa. I don't know which one. So like a lot of people that went
feeder school.
Yeah,
So
they like you if you went to this one school or not. Like, oh, you went to here?
Gotcha.
Oh, come on in. Why not?
Gotcha.
As long as your grades are like fine, we'll take anybody. So
Okay.
why not?
For Cal State Long Beach, that was a pretty popular school.
It's a pretty popular school, but I got
I think
it.
they
so.
turned me down.
Oh,
I'm trying to
really?
think. Did I apply to Cal State Long Beach?
Should have went to high school with me.
I guess I should have went. Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess so.
Although their nursing program, it's just like don't even bother.
Okay.
They accept like 100 or something like that out of thousands, and like all 100 people. I think I remember seeing like the first couple of 100 people were all like 4.0 and above. Like it didn't matter. Your grades would have been perfect, and like you still wouldn't have gotten selected. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's even the point?
I mean, hey,
Of anything, really.
Patty.
Speaking of weird tests.
Yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to say, Patty said, just search weird certifications. Dog psychology certifications are a thing. That is important. I think that's a good one.
Okay. Yeah. Dog psychology certification.
I think that's a good one.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't knock
Any
it.
sort of psychology. Better know the mind.
Yeah.
The thing I was going to bring up, it's not quite a certification, but around the time the NFL draft was happening, so what
Still
they
doing that, huh?
It's still happening. They'll interview these. I think it's most time it's quarterbacks they do this with, but they do like kind of like a cognitive test thing. Okay, where they give you like test questions and sample stuff, and it's supposed to like gauge whether or not they're good problem solvers and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do it on the show, but then I forgot about it. There's going to be 1 year, Christian, where we're going to have great NFL Combine themed content on this channel. Okay, between that and the actual Combine events we were going to do, one year this is going to be fucking great. You guys just wait. There's going to be one great April. You don't even know.
Oh, if it's in April, I'm busy.
Yeah. Oh, whole month you're busy?
Yeah, all busy. You got 420 and April Fools and April 9th.
Okay. Jesus is around for Easter.
I like how he went all that. Yeah. So, oh, hey, you know what, Cody? Speaking of sports,
yeah, what's that? Buddy?
I saw a movie.
Okay.
Not have to.
You saw Air.
I watched Air. Yeah.
Took me a second. I was like, wait, did you watch the NBA Finals? Because I think they just wrapped up before the show.
No, but Nick did ask me about the NBA Finals, and I was like, these refs really need to get it together. I have no idea what's going on. No idea.
Do you know who Scott Foster is, Christian?
Foster of the People, the band
No.
or whatever.
No, he's an NBA referee. He's fucking fantastic.
Oh, okay.
For not the best reasons, because his biases are questionable. But he's
racist?
Yeah. No, nothing like that. It's just like.
Well, you said his biases. Like, what is he favor?
No, like there's some for a long time. I think it was Chris Paul. I want to say it's Chris Paul who was like 0-30 against him or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Little things like certain teams and players hate this guy whenever he referees their playoff games.
Oh, interesting. Okay, over my head. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just watched the Michael Jordan Feet movie, and I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, though. Yeah.
He liked Air.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I was a big fan. I like Matt Damon. I like Matt Damon, but I like Ben Affleck movies. I never saw his Live by Night movie.
I never saw that either.
But outside of that, everything else I've quite enjoyed. Patty says thoughts on Ben Affleck's Feet.
They were right up there. They were up there for a little bit.
Yeah, it's either that or his ass from Gone Girl, and I think I'll take the ass.
Eventually, we're going to put the full picture together here.
Yeah. We've seen technically his penis too.
We have. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if that was a double or not, but
because of this archive footage that we're talking about here, could AI reconstruct a naked Ben Affleck?
Don't even say it. Someone's already done it. Someone's already done it.
Just saying, if the reference files were there, I think AI can do it.
This is why AI is dangerous. This is why we shouldn't have it. But yeah, did you see it? You saw it, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it's good.
Fun little movie.
It made me want to buy more Nikes, and I think I am. I'm not going to be like a fucking sneakerhead or anything like that. No. But like,
say that now. This is how it starts, buddy.
Well, go outside of just buying my casual. Like I was gonna like I had been thinking about this. I was like, I think I think I'm gonna buy all white Nikes. Just try it out. Just try it out.
All white?
All white.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a pair of Nikes.
Really?
I think I've always been a Vans guy, or they're just like skate shoes is what I've usually had since I was a kid. Yeah.
I've been the same. I switched over to the equivalent of like a Vans Vans like skater shoe, but with Nike. I haven't gone back. I haven't worn Vans in years now.
Okay.
And it's just a lot more comfortable because I've always liked Vans because they were cheap and I would get the same ones over and over. But now these new Nike ones that I have, they're just a lot more comfortable too. So all my running shoes are all Nikes too. So yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, I do want to get the just to have a pair of the original Air Jordans. That'd be fun. Right.
I don't know if I'll go that far, but
you don't want those bright red fucking shoes.
It's too much red, to be honest. I don't want to be fined $5,000 per game.
Not a Chicago Bulls fan, huh? Okay.
No. I firmly believe that 50% of the shoes should be white. Is that still a thing, or did the game change? Because
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay.
No, because there's like all black shoes.
Okay. All right.
Unless they need to be all white or all black.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because I imagine it's because.
No, there's like fucking teal shoes out there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's all red shoes. They don't give a shit anymore.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I imagine they were pretty accurate in a lot of the stuff that they're. I know Ben Affleck and like Matt Damon, they didn't write the script or anything, but I was like thinking of Argo, like like historical stuff. Like, they probably like to be as accurate as they possibly could and whatnot. So yeah. But yeah, no, good movie. Yeah, I liked it.
Good stuff.
I won't watch basketball because of it, but
literally just ended. You just missed it.
Oh,
what a shame.
Maybe next year. Lafcadio Young, will you be responding to the chat? I don't know. You tell me. Tell me.
Not happening.
If you send something, ask a question.
Are you new?
Maybe we will. You know. By the way, when I see send something, like I mean, just send a question. You don't have to send a super chat.
No.
If it pops up and we see it,
you want it.
I like the question. Maybe we'll see.
I feel like this is also a trap.
Yeah, he's really
say that, and then he's gonna hit us with like gotcha or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then if you just don't hear us asking the question, then no. So I saw that. Air's good. I also watched Flamin Hot.
You managed to fit 2 concerts.
Yeah.
CPR certification and 2 films in one weekend here.
I think more than 2. I think I saw a third one. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Look at my. Oh no, I think I just hearted The Flash because I could finally say that I saw it and liked it.
Right. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that. But I watched Flamin Hot. Yeah.
Okay. How is that? Heard it's good.
It's cute. It's adorable. I loved it.
Adorable. I
don't mean that as an insult either. It's very by the numbers. It's kind of you've seen this movie before. But a Latino man, like, come on, like, let's get it. Let's get it, Cody.
A little birdie told me The story's not true.
It's not.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Like after they made it, like it was revealed that the story wasn't true, right?
Yeah, I think like
Right.
yeah, I don't think you could tell like as things were happening in the movie, we were like, that didn't go down like this.
Okay.
But I was surprised to find out that Eva Longoria directed it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That was a
Yeah.
shocker, but that was a fun little surprise.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I thought it was really cute and fun and funny. The first thing I said is like, Mom, Dad, you got to watch this movie. This is up your alley. This is like perfect for you guys. You would love this.
Okay.
Kind of made me want to eat hot Cheetos, but I haven't yet. So
Does it surprise you that they're too hot for me?
no.
Like I
Not
can
at all.
eat them if there's a bag there. I can eat them. But that first couple bites, it's like, whew.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing that I loved the most is the fact that they were catering towards the Mexican demographic and how much they love spicy. Because like even when they show them watching like eating the hot Cheetos, they're still putting like hot sauce on it and stuff. Like there's a great scene where they're at the park and like they're putting that someone pulls out like a Tabasco sauce, a Tapatio like out of their purse or something like that, and like a dude's drenching his taco in like a salsa verde, like an absurd amount. I'm like, oh my god, but it's kind of true.
Yeah.
Like our salsa.
Grant had a hot Cheeto one time. Marissa
Uh-oh.
was eating them, and Grant wanted one. He had it, and it was so funny because he was just like, ah, and fucking freaked
I
out.
just think the chips are gross. Like not even hot. It's just gross.
Wait, the Cheetos?
Yeah, I've never
The
been.
Cheetos themselves?
I've never been a fan. No,
Oh, not even like Cheeto Puffs?
no. Mm-mm.
Oh man, they're
Too
so good. You
cheesy.
can't eat more than like 2 of them until your mouth gets like completely full of Cheetos.
Yeah,
but like
it's too messy. It's
yeah,
not my
come
thing.
on.
Manny says, my dad is convinced, dead to rights, that this is how the story happened.
If it's true to him, that's fine.
Yeah,
All right.
hey, it's all that matters.
Truth is what you make it.
Speaking of the truth, Cody,
What's up? Paul Pierce?
let's talk. What?
Basketball reference. Sorry.
Okay. We can come back to that, but
Well, we don't need to.
I want to talk about the truth. I want to know the truth of what is out there, and I
Okay.
want to ask you if you believe.
I like to believe.
Because
You talking about just in myself? I would like to believe in myself.
no, I'm talking about aliens.
No.
Nobody cares.
No.
Yeah. No.
No. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, I believe there's aliens. There's got to be.
Yeah.
Right.
We-
What's
we-
going on in Vegas right now? What's happening?
We bring up aliens because there's been a couple more stories coming out about. I'm not calling it a fucking UAP bullshit. Yeah, it's a UFO. God damn it. No matter how much they're trying to change the narrative on us. I think it's UAP what they're trying. Whatever. We're referring to this video that went viral over the weekend of one. It was body cam footage from a police officer seeing like a shining green light flash something falling
that.
from the sky.
Yeah.
And then the same night there was a 911 call from a guy saying that there was a 8-foot or 10-foot creature in their backyard. And it's like, buddy.
In the same town?
In the same, yeah, it finally connected with each other because the police officer went to the house and he's like, I don't want to sound, cheesy or anything, but my partner literally said he saw something fly out of the sky. And so like, it was like a whole thing. It was like over the weekend. It was like a huge thing. And Cody,
Tom DeLonge was losing his mind.
I'm
He's
sh-
like,
yeah.
I told you.
yeah, listen, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Okay. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, like similar to how I feel about ghosts. I definitely hold on. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Don't think it quite yet, because I do think the possibilities of alien life out there is far more plausible than ghosts or spirits or the undead, whatever. But until they invade and take over or approach us, they say, "Hey, we're here." None of this shit impresses me anymore. None of
You
it
mean
does.
the balloons from a couple months ago didn't fucking impress you?
No. What has happened since then?
They might have been
Nothing.
from China. But,
Well, that yes, obviously.
is it
there's that too.
China or aliens? Okay, aliens is just a more fun scenario. I guess.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is it's just none of it impresses me anymore. It's like we can't get one high definition footage of
It's
this
always
shit.
very blurry. Yeah, the
Dude.
video quality is always 20 years behind.
And
Yeah.
for every UFO whistleblower that is out there, it's like, cool, in theory, that sounds scary. If that's true, oh my gosh, I don't know what to believe.
Okay.
until I see them, until they come to my front door, no.
Okay, well, what about the other thing that happened? The guy who was talking about there was like a UFO where like the inside was bigger than the outside of it or something like that. Is that the whistleblower guy?
I think
that
so.
Also happened
the
this
one
weekend,
is that the
right?
one where he said he found like the bodies or something like that?
I don't know. Something.
I mean, it's again, it's all interesting, but how much like it's almost like the Bigfoot thing. There have been so many stories. Like people just like want, not to say like everybody wants the attention. I very much believe that a lot of these people are speaking some truth, but again, it doesn't impress me. I need to see it with my own eyes. I want them coming down and being like, "We're taking over." You know what I mean? Or
you want them to speak in clean English.
Well, they got translators.
We are taking over.
They got translators. Well, it begs the question of like, okay, if they have been here already, how come they're not, coming forward?
I think they are here already, buddy.
Well, okay.
It's like that show V. Remember that?
No.
You remember the show V?
V for Vendetta?
No, just V.
No.
It was a remake of a show from like the 80s or 90s, but it's with what's her fucking name? Damn it. It doesn't matter. But they're like aliens who come down and they're like, "Hey, what's up, guys? We're not gonna hurt you. We're good. We're all nice people." And then it's revealed that they're like fucking lizards underneath their skin.
Oh, ooh,
You
interesting.
didn't watch V?
No, like
it got canceled after one season, so I don't think I blame it.
Shocker.
But it was a big event.
So like reptilians or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, again, like I just need to see it. I like the idea that they're already here, but I mean, like, fuck. Like, could you imagine like our reaction, like the world's the United States alone, to finding out that aliens are real? Like how much they would freak out and just want to be like, "You can't come in our country, brother."
I mean, we've gotten pretty damn close to confirming it, and no one seems to care.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Like, okay, we can confirm it, but it's just like it's a little glimpse here and there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
V came out in 2009. Apparently, it was 2 seasons.
Okay.
2 seasons. Starred Morris Chestnut. That's right. He was one of the aliens. That was a big plot twist. I think he was one of the aliens, I wanted to say.
Ooh.
What's her name from Deadpool? Marina Baccarin?
Baccarin?
Yeah, I think that's her name. She was like the lead. Scott Wolf was in it.
Okay. I remember the event. Those were aliens, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It turns out they were aliens or some shit like that.
Yes, I think
the
so.
event.
Yeah.
This week on the event. Patty in the chat says a lot of people think they're interdimensional beings, or interdimensional rather than from other planets. I don't know what that means, to be honest. Like they can traverse like in between different universes or some shit like that. Like
it's like the end of Interstellar when he just like
like dimension
someone put me here. We don't have to explain who it is, but
like,
somebody did.
I think when I think interdimension, I think of shit. What's his name? Nichols. John Nichols? Mike Nichols?
Jeff Nichols?
Jeff Nichols? The who did
Midnight Special?
Midnight Special. I think of that. Yeah. Like the in between. Like it's there, but we can't see it or interact with it, but it is there. It's like
He's finally come out with another movie this year. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's called. Is it called Bike Riders? Let's see.
Ooh, I like it already.
Because he's. Let's see.
I saw
the Bike Riders.
The Bike Riders.
Because his brother or cousin or something like that is the singer of the band Lucero, I believe.
Okay.
And they have a song called Bike Riders. I'm assuming it's in that world. But anyway, the important thing here is that Elizabeth Mitchell starred in V, and she was from Lost, if you recall.
Oh, bringing Lost up again. Should we talk about it?
Damn it. Didn't mean to, bring up that.
Yeah.
She was, I'm sorry, I forget, Juliet, I think, in Lost.
Oh, yeah. Juliet. Wasn't Juliet? Okay.
The blonde one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who fell in love with Sawyer and then.
Yeah. What a great storyline that was.
Oh, what a great ending. Cut to white, not black.
In terms of like season finales of Lost, again, fully aware of the recent article that came out. We're just talking about the show right now. Season 5 might be season 3 is the best ending. Yeah.
We have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They revealed that it was a flash forward instead. That was so good.
Yeah, that was very good. And and I don't remember how season 4, because season 5 was they blew up the thing, and that was the cut to white, right?
Yeah.
Because that was a typical Lost ending cuts to black, Lost with a white font, like not fully white, but you never go full white. And then what did season 4 end?
4 ended with the reveal that Locke was Jeremy Bentham, I believe.
Oh, in the funeral.
Yes.
The funeral
in
part.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that shit got. Talk about the writer's strike, because that was a season where Ben went through the weird thing, right? And he ended up off the island.
He spun the wheel.
Yeah, so weird. So fucking weird. Lafcadio Young asks, you should do another karaoke challenge, and the genre theme should be 80s mixtape.
Oh, we'll do one, buddy.
Hey.
We'll do one. Every year we do one.
We'll see. We'll see what this year's, and I think we were briefly talking about karaoke during Catalina, throwing a bunch of different ideas out there. So we're cooking.
Didn't we
up
talk
some
about
stuff.
having it on Catalina?
Yes, we absolutely did. Yes, because we all did karaoke there.
I think you brought it up on the show. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So hey, if anybody, let's do a poll. Karaoke on Catalina, yes or no? Manny, you want to set that up? Yes or no?
Would you fly to Los Angeles?
Would you
and then
legitimately
take a 1 hour boat ride?
Not just fly to Los Angeles, but then take a boat ride to Catalina to watch karaoke. 2
different modes of travel.
So let us know if we end up getting that poll going. I still remember. Sorry, you got me on a lost thing now. What a great show! All around positive vibes.
I wonder what the workplace was like.
Yeah, I bet it was. Anyways, one of my favorite. I don't even think it was an ending to an episode. I think it was just an ending. No, it might have been an ending to an episode when, it was like there's 2 of them that I'm thinking of. God damn, what a great show! Great vibes all around. One where Jin is running away on the beach and he falls, and they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And he's like, "Others." And then you just see the silhouettes of them walking towards you, and then boom,
that was good.
And it just ended. I think that one might have been a commercial break. I don't remember, but
that was season 2, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then the other one was this might have been season 3 when like the big war between the others and them was about to go down. The season where Hugo drives the van and the shooting happens, like it was crazy. It was like chaos.
Yeah.
And it was what was her? I forget the daughter's name. It was Ana Lucia's daughter.
Okay.
Like her boyfriend or whatever, the one who was like an other who was like tortured and stuff. When he comes and surprises them, and he's like, "No, they're on their way right now. They're coming now." And it's like, boom. Oh, it's so good. Good stuff, man. They don't make TV like that anymore, you know?
No, they don't.
They need to have a specific environment. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, those are some of my highlights.
I forgot where we were in this
so yeah, we were talking about aliens.
We did aliens.
They probably exist.
Bring it home.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Oh yeah, Spider-Verse is doing well.
It is.
Okay.
It's. I think it already passed the gross of the first film.
There we go.
You still haven't seen it?
Not yet. No.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. I'll get. I haven't seen Transformers yet, so I didn't choose that.
I thought of a better Part 2 comparison.
Okay.
Than what I mentioned last week. This is absolutely a Back to the Future Part 2 vibe. This movie, I think.
Oh, to be concluded.
Sure, but I mean more like just overall, all of it, structure and all that stuff. I think that it gives
so you're
Back
saying
to the Future 2 vibes.
So you're saying at the end of this, Miles says, "No, Doc, we have to go back to the future."
Yeah. We gotta go Spider to the verse.
To the
verse.
verse.
I can't do it. Yeah.
Okay.
But check it out, man. Come on.
I know.
Watch it when it's loud.
They already announced when it's coming
loud.
on VOD. Like, come on, it's just making it easier for me, pal.
Not till August, though, I think.
I heard
That's what
July,
read today.
pal.
No, it's August. Christopher Miller tweeted it out today.
Fuck.
That's wrong.
What does he know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that guy? Right.
All right. I'll give it a shot. I don't know if I have time this weekend. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll sweet. I don't know.
You had time for 2 concerts, 3 movies, and a CPR test.
Listen, the CPR test is important. Saving lives matters. Okay.
Sure.
And the concerts are basically movies now. So there's no Nicole Kidman ad right before that. Just saying.
Okay.
So maybe. What else is in the title that we haven't talked about? Oh, Starfield looks great. Starfield looks awesome. I don't know what other video game stuff.
What got announced at the thing?
I was just saying this in the warm-up. I didn't pay too close attention to too much stuff. All I saw was the Starfield stuff. Spider-Man 2 has a release date.
Yeah.
That'll get pushed back. Sorry, it will.
No, it won't. You stop that.
Okay. Yeah. I feel pretty good about this. The amount of stuff that they showed us, I was like, okay, yeah. I think it'll be fine.
Alan Wake 2 had some stuff.
Oh, Alan Wake 2. Oh, are they going to release? So, for Alan Wake 2, Sam Lake and Mike Flanagan were doing like some kind of like interview or panel together or something like that. I hope that's gonna be released somewhere. I would love to fucking dig my fucking teeth into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2 looks fucking awesome. I can't wait for that. You need to finish it, God damn it. Finish it.
Oh, we'll see.
I'll give you the book.
I kept getting beat by those. I couldn't get the flashlight around on the ghost fast enough.
Stephen King
I couldn't get rid of them. Damn it.
What's great about that trailer too, because Sam Lake, the creator, he always puts himself in the games as a character, but not his voice. Maybe sometimes he puts his voice, but so he puts his character, like his likeness, it's literally his face and body in his games, and he was the look for Max Payne back in the day.
Oh, really?
And the voice actor who voices Max Payne is doing his voice work for this. So I was like, holy, it's just fucking Max Payne. It looks in Alan Wake 2. It looks incredible. It looks awesome because it's crazy because like they're calling this their first survival horror game because I guess technically Alan Wake wasn't. But this one's going to be more traditional. There's two main characters. You play in the real world, one you play in like a dream world. So it all seems very. Oh, I'm so excited. But
Wayne, the dream world one named Alan Sleep. Because Alan Wake, Christian. But he's dreaming, so he's asleep.
So yeah, I
got it.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from? Where you guys?
But the other big one was Starfield. That's the creators of.
We talked about this last week.
Yes, I think a little bit
briefly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the deal here? What's this thing about?
It's
a space adventure. Why are people losing their minds?
Space exploration, baby. Thousands of planets to be explored. You can explore the entire universe. It's Fallout in space. You can customize your ship, your guns. You can go on missions, quests, the whole deal. You can have a crew on your ship. I don't know how detailed it will be, but like when they did the presentation, the guy at Bethesda was like, they can even Todd Howard, that's who it is. He was like,
Todd.
Like the robot literally said, "Hello, Captain Howard." I was like, if they can pronounce my fucking last name properly, this game's a win. There's no fucking way. It's like first names only, please.
I mean, okay. So this is an Xbox or PC only space adventure.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
This is from Bethesda.
Everyone keeps telling me to play it on my PC, and I'm like, I'll just buy an Xbox. I don't want to play it on my PC. I don't know why.
You're not a big PC gamer guy.
Not
use
a PC gamer.
To edit your little videos and your stuff. That's what you use it for. You don't use. I don't know why.
Take it easy.
You don't use it to play any little games, right?
No, I don't play little games on there. I think there was a period where I tried, and I was just like, yeah, I like the comfort of my couch and my TV.
I'm with you there.
So I don't know. We'll see how by the time it gets to that, maybe I'll warm up to it. If I can put it on a hard drive because it seems like a fairly big game, then maybe I'll do that.
Okay. And
just have a hard drive specifically for Starfield. I don't know. But again, I think I was telling you before we started the show, it will be a game that I play for like 60 hours and never complete it. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was trying to think of what I've done the same for recently, and I just remembered I played the Guardians of the Galaxy game and got like maybe a third into it and stopped.
Yeah.
I gotta stop doing that.
I thought about playing that one after the movie, but then I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I downloaded the new Jurassic World Evolution game because it was free on the PlayStation thing.
Uh-huh.
So I did that.
Okay.
Played that a little bit. Grant had some fun. We caught a Baryonyx.
Oh, that's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Shit, man. This past week, or maybe it was last week, that Jurassic Park celebrated its 30-year anniversary.
Saw that. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, man. We're old. Favorite lines, go.
I think we burned through all of them in Catalina, man. I can't even think about it now because we
did tell that story.
Condors.
Yeah. That was my favorite driving in the little golf cart. I mean, I'll shut you down, John. Shut you down fast.
In 48 hours, I'll be accepting
your apology. You son of a bitch.
We have no lives. We just quote
you crazy son of a bitch. You did it.
Yeah.
I saw a cool post the other day. It was a comparison. It was like a 30-year anniversary, like of the evolution of dinosaurs via like the research on how here's what the dinosaurs should look like in today's standards. And it was like a side by side of like the T-Rex, the Brachiosaurus, all the different, like you see the raptor from the movie and then compared to like what it should look now.
Oh, it's tiny.
Like, it's tiny,
like,
full of feathers and stuff. It's
Buddy,
great.
you got to watch Prehistoric Planet.
I know.
I mean, they know what's up, man. Oh,
I know.
man.
I should have the time. I'm not doing anything else. I'm a little in between TV right now. I think just waiting for the next thing. Although I still got to catch up on Yellow Jackets. I am behind on that.
Okay. You never watched Winning Time, huh? That trailer just came out today.
No, but maybe I'll give it a shot. I heard conflicting things, but you and Brian talking about it, I was like, maybe I'll get into it.
It's a fun show. Give it a shot. You'll like it.
I have been watching It's Always Sunny. They're finally back, and god damn, dude.
Did I see they were on ABC? Did I see that it aired? Did I get fooled by the internet?
Not that I know of. I watched it on Hulu, FX, Hulu the next day. But maybe maybe a rerun. Can they do that? I don't know. But god damn it, man, they don't miss a fucking beat. I thought last season was pretty good, but these first 2 episodes were just fucking out of the gate, like, dude, fucking dying laughter. And you can just tell that they're still having fun doing it. Because I listened to their podcast for a while, and kind of just dropped off, and I went back listening to it. It's such a fun podcast. Because the whole premise of the podcast is they're recapping episodes, but it eventually just gets to a point, if no one's there to guide them, they just go off and they just start talking about random shit. It's so fucking funny. They're all so funny. But the first 2 episodes of It's Always Sunny, this newest season, is just, love it. So glad they're back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure, because last year, or whenever the last season came out, they literally had like 8 or 10 episodes, and they were releasing 2 episodes a week, so it was really short, like their run. So I don't know if they're doing that again. They released the first 2, and it looked like only 1 episode is available next week, so hopefully it stretches it out just a little bit longer. But yeah, good stuff.
I don't think I watched any shows. I think I'm out on topics here. I'm thinking.
We cover everything in the title.
I watched Creed 3. Man, we are.
Oh wow, yeah. Let's talk about it.
We are just glossing over some stuff here.
Yeah, no. Go into it. Go deep into it. I watched Wakanda Forever this past weekend.
Look,
I did not.
Jonathan Major stuff aside, I huge fan of the series. I had
great performance though, right?
not going to talk about him.
Yeah.
Talk about everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Movie's fucking great.
I will say, not to get too much into it, but I really don't like something happens to an actor where they're accused of something, whether, it's like the first accusations coming out or if it has been proven. The first thing that I see is like, oh, what's Marvel going to do now? Oh, poor Kevin Feige. Yeah. It's like, you motherfuckers. Like,
they'll figure it out. They're fine.
There are victims. There are like potential victims in this that are far more important than a fucking movie in a franchise. Jesus Christ.
How will this work for Loki season 2? Guys?
Exactly. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Somehow it's all James Gunn's fault.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I did see The Flash a while ago. Oh, let's talk about more.
We're gonna have an actual review here. Oh man,
maybe it's in the title, so I feel like we should talk about it.
Yeah, we should.
What I have seen, because I've worked on a couple of videos for work in regards to The Flash, and a lot of people in the comments were like upset about the videos being released. Like, wow, you're really promoting this movie. And it's like we're just doing the coverage. It's not like full on like go see this movie or anything.
Interesting.
But because like I do a show where like we interview people on the street and whatnot. And like when we talked about The Flash, there was almost no one that brought up Ezra Miller. Like maybe like 1 or 2, but didn't really say anything. They were like, "Oh yeah, Ezra Miller's in the movie. That's cool." I mean, they got their pronouns wrong, but again, like when we're interviewing these people, these are like the general population that probably aren't in the know about everything that is going on. So it is interesting to see that, and I see comments just on the internet, everyone saying like, I can't believe they're allowing this to happen, which, rightfully so. It is a little strange to be honest. The fact that like most of the cast from these like past DC movies are all not going to be in future movies, and then they keep the one
it's a weird dynamic.
It's very very strange. Tom Cruise just recently said that The Flash is amazing.
The hype cycle of this has been interesting because there's been a lot of talk before it came, or it's still not out yet, where
Mhm.
it seems like it's one of the best superhero movies ever made. But it's
Yeah.
the studio, it's James Gunn, and it's Tom Cruise apparently saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
It is odd.
Are there any actual like reviews saying that, or is it just like kind of
the embargo's been lifted, right?
influencers and stuff? I don't know.
I think the embargo's been lifted, right? There's social media reactions, at least. I don't know. I should know
I'd imagine it's out now. Yeah.
It's definitely not like the greatest superhero movie of all time. The biggest surprise to me was that it was just competent. Like, oh wow, this thing isn't a mess. A mess all the time. It is kind of messy towards some certain scenes, but I thought it was like well crafted. I think Andy Muschietti did a great job. The poor guy probably went through so much. Now apparently he might get the new Batman movie. Good on him. He deserves. He's a really good director.
Would that be with Keaton as well?
Probably not.
Okay.
But maybe. I don't know. I really don't know their like plan. I know the only thing I know about the Batman movie is that they're gonna have Robin in it, and it's gonna be Damian Wayne. So I think they're gonna introduce the whole Bat family or something like that.
Okay. Because I just think okay, got it. I was expecting like a Batman Beyond situation or something like that. Okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Because which apparently they were going to do back before. I think they had James Gunn take over. That was one of the.
Well, I mean, shit. I mean, they could. I mean, there's literally 2 different Batman franchises. They're going to be happening parallel. You know,
it's basically 3, if you count
the Lego Batman movie.
Sure, Joker technically.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. I forgot they were doing a sequel for that too.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So
this industry's weird, man.
It's strange. You know, we're just kind of, but you know, poor Kevin Feige. What he has to go through right now.
Think about him.
What James Gunn has to go through right now because of
They need their support.
Yeah. So, but you know, if you're gonna go see The Flash, you know, or not, I guess thumbs up either way. I totally understand if you don't want to support it. That's fine. I mean, that's totally reasonable. Ezra Miller is not a good person.
Allegedly.
But the alleged list is like, it's pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff out there, and you know, hopefully they are getting better. But it doesn't. I don't know. Like, you know,
you're trying.
I believe. Listen, I do believe in second chances, but fuck, that's a stretch, man. It's like, you know, you're gonna give. No, that's a bad comparison.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. So we'll see. It'd be very strange if they're like, yeah, Ezra Miller, they're gonna be our focus for the foreseeable future. It's so strange.
Check out these cameos in this movie. Come on, guys.
Oh yeah, they're seems like they're like very much. I saw one trailer today for The Flash, like on YouTube. It was like, this Father's Day, take your father for like
take your daddy.
It's like each generation can enjoy this. So like your dad's generation when you liked Michael Keaton, and now this one. It's just like
they literally say that out loud.
They say something of like each generation will enjoy
in case
this.
That wasn't obvious by how we've written out this movie.
Yeah, and like, you know, look, Michael Keaton's great. It's fucking Michael Keaton's. Like, of course he's gonna be good in it. You know. All the acting's good. The effects, I would be curious to see if they polished it up. I imagine, because I saw like over a month ago. I even heard that there was stuff that they didn't include in the movie. We didn't have like a post-credit scene, so it's strange times, man. Strange times, you know.
What a wild, wacky time.
There are, you know, obviously a lot more people that worked on the movie as opposed to just like one person. So, you know, there is a lot of. It's just a fucking. It's a shit show. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. I'm struggling just talking about it, but and I'm just a simple man who had seen it for free at a CinemaCon convention thing. So
there's nothing you could have done.
No, they
played it for you, and you said, "Oh,
my hands are tied. I can't do anything."
No,
like, I'm stuck in this theater. I can't leave.
Yeah.
I could have left, but stood up. I refuse. Yeah. So, anyways, that's The Flash.
Yeah. Is that the show?
I think that's the show. I don't think I have anything else.
I had another game I was going to play, but you know what? I'll save it for next week.
Save it for next week?
Save it for next week. I'll load up on rounds for it, and we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patty Flynn, by the way, sent in a super
Patty.
chat. Thank you, Patty. Can't stay long, but we'll watch the replay tonight. Here's some coin. Excited for some UFO alien talk. Oh, we got into it. All right.
We got it. Oh,
Yeah. Do you ever just like, and I tried doing this the other night when the alien stuff came out. Like I'll go through TikTok and just look up scary videos and try to spook myself out. It doesn't really work that much anymore.
No, but Marissa was saying for some reason her algorithm was feeding her AI deepfake things of like people who died.
Oh, weird.
And were talking about how they died.
Oh, interesting.
Like it was. I watched 2 seconds of it and it was really disturbing. We're like, yeah, well, it was like she couldn't get it off her feet. It was creepy. Yeah.
It's very ethical. Yeah.
TikTok's scary, man.
It is scary. We should ban it.
Anyway, let me send you this link to this really fun one. That I
Okay.
found. It was fun. Yeah.
Send that shit to me, sir. Yeah. So yeah, thank you all. I didn't see any Streamlabs pop up, so if there was something,
good.
no, I'm saying like I don't want to miss anything. I didn't not logged in or anything, but if I skip something, let me know, and we'll be able to get to it. But let's read off some of these names. Let me pull that up real quick. And I will say there is a commentary currently up, a brand new one. I did a commentary for Fast X up on the Patreon now.
You mentioned that movie was streaming or whatever, and I fully accepted in my mind that I had to watch that and do a commentary on it. And then like 20 minutes later, you're like, I'm recording the thing. I was like, oh, he did it without me. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
dodge that bullet.
Well, I mean,
salute
you know,
to you, sir, watching Fast X.
I figured like, when are you gonna have the time to watch this 2.5 hour fucking
these
movie?
kids keep going to bed at 7 o'clock, buddy. I could watch all the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna hold you down on that.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the saying for it, but Fast X new commentary up right now, and at this point, aside from Hobbs and Shaw, I mean, do we really count that as part of the family franchise? Probably not. We've done every Fast and Furious movie, so check it out. Patreon.com/Wangers. Help support the show, all the things. All right, and if you want to hear your name shouted out, join the Patreon. Find out how to do that, and it's followed by a funny little soundbite. Cody, you ready?
Let's roll.
Aaron Woodley.
I don't know. So sorry. You know, if your family's killed by AI in the future, I did help it learn.
Alec Remler Young.
Not that one. I almost played Arcadios.
Biden.
Alexis Lopez.
Nicaragua. Oh.
C.
Spain.
No.
France.
Tres. Dos.
So confused.
Iceland.
Uno.
I don't remember the context of that. Why were you saying numbers after the country?
I don't know.
Okay. Just double checking.
Don't question me.
All right.
Who knows why the things that I do. I just want to be the human you be.
That's a great sound. That's a good one. Anyway, what's next?
That's a lyric from Avenged Sevenfold's news
Oh,
album.
damn it. I thought it was just words you said.
It doesn't make sense, you see, because it's a robot saying that. I want to be the human
Yeah.
you be. Yeah. Arcadio Castellanos.
Arcadio Castellanos. Castellanos.
Billy Storley.
Wait, never mind.
Bobby Mitchell. Brian Arsenal. I'm just going to shill and just buy it. Fuck it. Why not? Who cares? Life sucks anyways. We're all going to die soon.
Chipper as ever.
It's going to be the name of my book. Brian D.
Can we Photoshop that? Like an actual, that's the actual title of the book, and it's just your face on it.
And then can we get Oprah's pick? You know, like those little Oprah pick things, you know? Just give me that sticker. It's a dream.
Or just take the photo that's literally like your Zoom profile picture. That's like the cover of the book.
Brian D.
As we wait for that, James brings up shout out I can't fucking talk. Listen to how like I was really excited to read James' comment right there. Like
just went away.
As we wait for that, James brings up shout out I can't fucking talk. James brings up
Brian Garcia. Who's the head of HBO Max? David Zlasgov? Chris Jones. You say come? Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy. Shout out to all the moms. Claire Stefan. Don't even wait, Cody. Give it to me. Give me that
it's a
dick.
good one.
Give me
ready
that
for
dick.
this?
Is that like the first episode?
I don't know. No, I want to say that's got to be a later one.
Connor Kennedy.
Fuck me, daddy.
Elena Marie 10. Fuck me, mommy. FS1138.
The back-to-back is just so great. What was the name?
FS1138. Fuck! Harley Payne.
That one was a little too loud. Sorry about that.
James Lavario.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly.
Damn it, OJ, you got to get out of here, man.
Just keeps finding.
I was just talking about second chances, and I was like, I don't know, man. I mean, the first time, maybe, but stealing your fucking memorabilia, I don't know. That draws the line.
I kind of want to buy his book if I did it. Ever want to read that?
I thought you can't anymore. Like, it's hard to find on Amazon.
Oh, really?
I thought they took it
Look
down.
this up. I want to know.
Yeah, I've tried buying it multiple times. He does have an audio version of it. Oh, could you imagine?
Oh yeah. If I did it.
If I did it. Jason Harvey. Hey baby. Oh, I love you, baby. I'm gonna see them this weekend. I'm gonna create a sign that just says that. Justin Than Nguyen. Oh,
In like really tiny font. That just says,
hey baby. Justin Than Nguyen. Hey baby. Carl Soderbeck.
Ho, 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 honey.
Cat Burger. I got Hobbit feet. Kyle Johnson.
I apologize to the Mexican community.
Maris Thornton.
But I bought this one because I really like the knobs.
Michael Bittner. I wanted to fucking blow that thing so much. Hey, Nick Wade. That's my son. I would fucking kill for him.
I legit get chills hearing that one.
You should hear Amber when she says it.
Oh.
When she talked about, she's like, the first time she saw a coyote, like in our back lot area, she's like, I would fucking rip that thing apart. I would jump
I would
on.
slice it open.
I would eat that thing alive.
Yeah.
Ramon Cock.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit.
Although, Ruben E25.
I'm different.
There's a song, right? I think there's a song that loops like, I'm different.
Yeah, I'm different. Yeah.
Can someone please mix Cody in saying, I'm different? Just into that, please.
I'm different.
Yes, thank you. Sanglai.
I'm different.
Senior film.
I'm coming.
And then that one, too. Sergio Castaneda.
I met Larry.
Stephanie Moret.
I almost sucked Larry's cock.
Terry Stockwell.
I've been lit since brunch.
Oh. TJ Jones. Look at this dick. Tyler Eklund. Bicep fueled, vein popping, manly man. This is a man's if you're not a man, bye-bye. Context? What?
I don't remember.
Okay. Was that recent?
Don't remember. Last year.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Different person, different times. Wiley Todd.
Take it out.
I'm just
Do it, Gresham. Pull it out.
Hey. That's it.
That's all?
That's
all.
all.
You gotta give me one more. And finally.
Wiley
Todd.
Todd.
Tell her I blew my ass.
There it is. Current poll right now, 15 votes. Do you want karaoke on Catalina Island? 80% said yes, 20% said no. So it's happening.
So there's like 12 of you, 13 of you, whatever is 80% of 15 who are actually going to fly to L.A. and sail to Catalina
That's
Island?
what they said, so we're going to have to do it
Okay.
now. Yeah.
That's a crowd. That is a karaoke crowd.
I would
15
be
people, I'd say.
I would be curious as how many seats we would need to fill up. It's a very small section where we could actually sing at that place. But hey, maybe it's not going to happen. But, you never know. You never fucking know, man. You never know with these things, Anyways, where am I going? Thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Wanger Show. Appreciate you all. Stay tuned for more Wanger goodness. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. Join the Patreon to help support the channel of all of our future endeavors. Follow us on TikTok. Hit the notification button. Make sure that you're seeing this pop up in your feed. That's important. And, check out all of our other stuff. Stuff coming up soon, like the next episode of the podcast. So there it is, everybody. Cody, any last words?
No, just my cat's purring.
Perfect. Love it. Wish it, dream it, do it. Space Wolf says, I want to be there. There it is.
Get there.
Get there.
Hold you to it.
Get to the castle.
Biden.
Let's talk about Biden. Let's talk
Biden.
about that guy. God, he's
Hey,
so...
remember that?
Uh-huh.
All right, go ahead. I was going to say, remember that episode of Cloud Live where we did like a DJ set of all of our sound bites? That was a fun time. We should do that again.
I was there. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Was I miserable?
So.
Oh.
No, we're bobbing around. We're dancing. That's fine.
Oh, was this during the show or before?
Yeah, we did it before the show, and then they were like, Christian was like, do it on the show. And so like we started it and we did it again.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that at all. I blocked out a lot of that stuff, Cody. Come on.
Biden.
I might as well have been drunk there that whole time. Hey, check out other episodes right here. Check out that. Subscribe over here. Join the Patreon. Do other things. Be good people. Love you all.
Brian, you're going to sit there in your Southern Carolina home there and tell me you're not excited for